Okay, y'all, I'm back for part 4. At least these videos are short, okay? But I came back because I've got to tell y'all a story, and I'm driving now, so the phone is held down. You're looking at the, well, you were looking at my feet. My car's so dirty, I don't even want y'all to see that. Okay? All right, you're looking at the steering wheel. Okay, so I'm going to talk as I drive because we're not too far. Okay, I never told y'all this story. But when I bought my first home, first of all, I was 56. No, 50. No, let's see. 56, 5, 4, 3, 2. I was 52 when I bought my very first house. Okay, I rented for years and years. Didn't think I would ever be able to buy a home. And the opportunity presented itself because while I was caring for mom, I took the time out to pay off all my debts that I had. And I started saving because I told my mom I would love to, you know, purchase a home, and I wanted her in a home because we were living in a townhome at the time, and she was in the living room, and I did not like that because my mom had lost her home because of the nursing home and all that, because you can't own anything. We hit rock bottom, both of us. Okay, so anyway, my mom said, okay, she said, what you do is, she said, we're going to live off of my income. And she said, and you just pay your bills. And she said, and save. And that's what I did. I did that for a year and a half. And my credit went to A1. And when it came time for me to look for a house, I went to a realtor. And boom, bang, I was pre-approved. And the house hunt began. Well, the house that we are about to ride by, I'm going to take you and I'm going to show you the house. And I'm doing it because, wait a minute. Okay, I'm making sure I'm not making the wrong turn. Okay, and I would have been. Okay, so the house that I'm about to take you by, the first realtor that I had, she told me about this house. It was a foreclosed house, and they were taking offers. And we had lowballed. I offered $45,000 for the house, which was way under budget. And I should have gotten the house. But she told her cousin, she ended up, and she had mentioned about this cousin like months before, because this was a long process, the house hunting over the winter. She had mentioned about this cousin that lived in California that wanted to purchase a summer home here in Michigan. Now, she forgot that she had told us that, my sister and I, she forgot that she had told us that. And so when this house came up and she told me about it, I said, let's put the offer in on it. So I told her, put $45,000 offer on it. I said, and if it becomes a bidding war or whatever, I can go as high as $65,000 because it was a nice house. And technically the house was worth a lot more. Excuse me, I'm sneezing. Excuse me. Anyway, she had forgotten that she had told us about this cousin looking for a house. Well, we thought we had gotten a house because when we saw pending, well, I forget how it happened, but we found out that the house was pending, and it showed the amount it was sold for. And I was like, Sherry, I got the house. We were so excited because it was the perfect house. It was beautiful. Indoors, inside and out. Nice sprawling ranch, the whole 9 yards. And you're going to see it in about 2 minutes here. Anyway, so we found out that we didn't get the house, and I forgot this realtor's name. I was like, we put the bid in on the house higher than what it sold for. I was like, because the house ended up selling for something crazy, like $35,000. I was like, we should have gotten the house. Why is it pending at $35,000 and I told you to put $45,000? She goes, and this was like a week later, she was like, I forgot to tell you. I forgot to put the bid in. It was too late. So I was horrendously mad and upset about that. But then, come to find out, her cousin got the house. She didn't forget to put that bid in. She was working. She was double dipping, working. She was working for her cousin, and her cousin ended up getting that house. That is the first house that I ever cried over because I knew what she had done. I didn't know what I could do about it. I was so upset because the house should have been mine. I would have been in this house till today if it had gone through. So we're just about there. I'm at the light right now, and I'm gonna show you the house once we get to it. I'm gonna turn on the street and show it to you. But anyway, so her cousin ended up getting the house, and I think she since sold it, if I'm not mistaken. Either that or she might be renting it out and then she just comes for the summer or whatever. But the cousin got the house, and so I did report it, and this lady ended up losing her job over what happened. And I hate that she lost her job. And where is the house? Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm getting ready to make the turn, because the house does sit on the corner. But yeah, she ended up losing her job over that. And you know, you don't want no one to lose their job. But, wait, I turned too soon, but we're at the house, so. Here it is, and there's a vehicle in the yard. I'ma zoom in on it. We can just go on and pass it, but this is the house, you guys. This is the house. When I say I was upset over that, I hope y'all saw that. I just didn't feel like stopping because I done told the story. But when I say I was upset over that, it was just horrible. And that was the only house that I shedded tears over. And then, you know, I ended up with the new realtors because I fired her on the spot. It was like when she told me that, I was like, you are no longer my realtor. But then I told Sherry, no, I'm just not letting this go. I'm not going to let it go sitting down. And so I reported it. I told her boss, and I guess when her boss, you know, investigated or whatever, she was not supposed to do that. And I don't even know, because her boss was so upset over it. She was like, that was totally against our policy. And that was with Century 21. She was like, that was against our policy. And I don't know if she was even, I don't know if she was going to even go before the licensing committee, because her boss had mentioned something about that. And I told her boss, listen, I don't want her to, you know, lose her livelihood altogether behind it. I was like, actually, I really didn't want her to lose her job. I said, but I'm just so upset. I said, I just had to report it. I didn't want to just let it go and not say anything. And she said, you did correctly. She said, because we don't know how many other people this may have happened to. She's like, and this is something that we frown against. She said, people, you know, fight too hard and save too much. And when you find the perfect home that you know that you want, you should be able to get it, you know, legally and, you know, by bidding on it. So that, you know, so that's that story. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that. A part of my life that you all just heard about in the adventures of Que-stead-Que, but that would have made the perfect Que-stead. Now you all saw the front of the house, and I hope you got a good look of it at it. But the back of the house, it was on at least a half an acre. That backyard was huge. And although I wasn't thinking about Que-steading at that time, I knew I was going to have some sort of garden, so it probably would have turned into a homestead. And like I said, it was just a beautiful home. And it looked smaller from the outside than what it was on the inside. That house had 4 big giant bedrooms. It had 2 masters. It had a nice finished basement, laundry room. It had everything I wanted. Fireplace, big huge kitchen with the countertops. I mean, and I could have gotten that house for a steal. Okay? And like I said, it wasn't meant to be, apparently. Okay, so looking back, it's sad. But anyway, it's over. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later, and may God bless you all. Let me head on home. Bye.